Hi everyone, my name is Diego Mariscal and I'm here with my friend Chris. Chris, do you want to introduce
Hi.
himself?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Cristobal Fernandez, but I go by Chris, and I'm here with my friend Diego.
How did you hear about Together International and Disability Project Empower?
Well, to be honest, I had no idea about it until I met my great friend here, Diego. Like, I was with my scooter going to the metro station, something like that, and you approached me.
Yeah.
And you say hi to me, and we started a conversation, and you asked me if I could come to where you work and to explain you the things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was a great idea because I never actually had met someone special in the sense that could help people like us. For example, I know that there are people or organizations who may do the same thing, but are not. They don't really have a condition or disability. So I thought that was great, and I could relate to that.
And that's the thing, you know, like you have cerebral palsy, I have cerebral palsy, so there's a level of connection and understanding
Yes.
that goes deeper than, you know, any other sort of relationship. And I think that's why Together International and Disability Project Empower is so unique, because it's for disabled people, by disabled people, and that's very unique. So what do you think, as a person with a disability, is the biggest barrier in society? Let's talk about from an employment perspective, right? From an inclusion and employment perspective.
Yeah, you mentioned a very interesting word. It's inclusion. I think that although we live in a society that we try to include people and have them be part of the working, yes. I think that it's a matter of being more empathic towards us, because obviously, yes, they understand us, but it's not the same thing as being like us.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we are different. I'm just saying that it's still not the same.
So,
Yes.
in your mind, what will bring more empathy to society? What will help society understand better disability?
Well, I believe that raising awareness, it's very important. It's key to get us more involved in doing a lot more things for society. Things that other people do that sometimes we cannot do. We have to be involved, more involved in different activities. It's just being aware.
And I think you raised a really important point, right? Getting people with disabilities to be more involved in society. But a lot of the times, for a lot of disability organizations, it's actually non-disabled people who are hiring or who are making the decisions. And in a lot of processes, there's non-disabled people making disability decisions. So getting actually disabled people involved in those pieces. And I think that's why Disability Project Empower is so unique, because it's directly working with disabled people.
And being part of those organizations, trying to become leaders, and because then they can hire people with disabilities.
Right. I mean, if you have a disabled leader, it's very likely that he or she or they
Yes.
will hire more disabled people.
Exactly.
So, why did you choose to contribute to Disability Project Empower?
I know that other people will need it, other people with disabilities, and you don't have only to think of yourself, like, hey, okay, so you're being helped, but maybe another person didn't have the same experience like you did.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have had the resources and all of that, but other people aren't misfortunate of that. So
Yeah.
basically, that's why I did it.
Unifying disabled people to help each other.
Exactly.
I think that's a really strong point, right? And I think that that's something that we really need to keep in mind as Disability Project Empower develops, that it's not just about making successful ventures or successful advocacy projects for disabled people. It's also about connecting disabled people with each other and supporting one another and being advocates for one another. The campaign ends soon. And
please contribute.
Yeah, please contribute.
I know we can do it.
Yes.
We will.
Together.
Together.